Alright guys, before we start this, just want to come clean about a few things. I have been like pretty kind of stressed lately. I think it's primarily because of all the scheduling issues and like different schedule that we've had on the Optic Nation channel as of late. And then like trying to do vlogs while traveling and you know, keep up with the podcast and Smooth Comp. And, you know, of course, Vision on top of that. It's like, I don't know, it's kind of like taking a toll on me recently. And then I get like super anxious about, you know, people talking about vlogging and wondering if my vlog's going to be good enough. And if I have time to vlog and when I have time to edit vlog, you know, based around the Optic Nation content. Obviously I haven't been vlogging in the past like couple days. And I don't think I'm going to vlog again until after my 100K video. I'm like 1,000 away or something like that, like 1,500. And I want to put my all into that video, and I want that video to, you know, really kind of like set the tone for my channel for the people that, you know, have never met, for the people that are gonna look at my channel in the future. I want it to be like my pinned video, my intro video, and you know, I guess I'm talking about a lot of things that I've never talked about before in this video, and I want it to be a big deal. Like I kind of want it to be like the most effort I've ever put into a video, and like probably the best one I've ever made. So literally right after I release this video, I'm probably going to start editing and start creating that video. So I'm pretty nervous about it. So if you are still watching my videos on my channel, thank you so much for powering through, even though I haven't been daily uploading like I usually do. It will be returning literally as soon as we figure out the scheduling stuff, as soon as the 100K video goes up, as soon as I hit 100K, like the routine should be all back in place. And it's going to be amazing. So, but in order to fill in the gap for now, I decided to tweet out. I had a mate. I decided to tweet out for a Q&A. Got a lot of responses on that, a lot of questions. So hopefully I can pick out the good ones and we can make this a good Q&A video. So I know a lot of you guys hate it. So if you hate it, just go watch Vision. Frosty asked, would you want to be a B-boy? A B-boy? I don't know what a B-boy is. Allie the Ripper says, what was your favorite event in the past? Definitely MLG Anaheim and Ghosts. And then other than that, it would either be Champs or Apex 2014. Chris or Gravity EU says, do you enjoy putting in overtime every week for Optic Nation content? Yes, I love doing Nation content. Even the podcast is fun now that I don't do it how I used to do it, because I just don't listen to them talk and then I edit it on the spot, and it's kind of like I'm watching the podcast. So yeah, I like doing Nation content. It's just the stresses of getting it done on time, and the new scheduling issues is just what's been not as enjoyable, I guess. Maddie Trunks says, what's your favorite and least favorite thing about traveling as often as you do? My favorite thing is just exploring new places and, you know, being able to say that I've been there, taking videos, taking pictures of the new places. It's a good conversation starter as well. I like hearing about where other people have been in the world. My least favorite part about it is probably like the burnout of it. Like going from Australia, then to PAX, then to you know, Paris in the amount of like a month. It does get tiring, and it's just like, man, you're living out of a suitcase for a while. So I don't know, but that's not, you know, the pros super outweigh the cons. What position did you play in soccer? How about Blake? Pretty much on all my teams I played striker, and I think Blake played left mid, if I remember correctly. And then Brandon, my other friend, Brandon the black guy, he played like right mid. So it was like literally we had like a triangle going on in high school. It was dope. Cookie Dunn says, what would you say is your biggest failure in your opinion in part of your life? Man, I guess this is just a different way of saying, do you have any like really big regrets? And I always say that I don't, because whatever decisions I made got me to this point. I definitely didn't do so well in college, so I guess if you want to speak as literal as possible, those classes would probably be my biggest failures. CRNG Chris says, when you first met the Optic guys, did you have like a super fan moment? Like, oh my gosh, I'm living with the Optic guys, or nah? No, I knew pretty much everybody in the house except for Will when I moved in. I'd met all of them before, talked with them, was acquaintances with them. I did Optic Intel content for a year, so I knew all the guys before I moved in. And I've never really had like a fanboy moment in esports, because I went in knowing that I wanted to work it, so of course I was just like, nah. Liquid Coke says, what inspired you to start YouTube? Talk about this all the time, the Super Smash Brothers documentary. Mr. Vlog Vic says, what was the feeling like seeing Pamaj being a coach for this weekend's tournament? It was awesome. That's the most jealous I've ever been of anybody, cause if I ever had the opportunity to stand behind either the Halo or the COD team and just basically yell and get them hyped up, then I would do that in a heartbeat. Triple T says, who recorded the Halo tournament for Vision? This guy named Muggsy. If you guys know his past work, he did Halo montages back in the day, and now he's like a photographer, videographer, and he might be helping us in the future with other events as well. So Muggsy's super cool guy. What has been your favorite episode of Vision so far? They've all been great, by the way. Thank you. That was by High Tech Redneck. You know, the one where Mike retires, you know, I think it was last week, just watching that live in the chat, seeing everybody spam F to pay their respects, and then just, you know, I cut all the music and just had Mike talking, and then like, you know, I dap him up at the end of the interview, because like you could just tell it was like an emotional moment. You know, it was like one of the first times you could really feel the emotion in Vision. Also, when the Halo team lost at regionals, you could feel like they were just like super like upset. Anything where like you can like feel the emotion in it, rather than it being like a glorified vlog, I guess you could say. Those are the ones I want, because that's what Vision is based on, and that's what we want it to be about. So yeah, probably the one where Mike retires. Favorite Optic member to watch on YouTube? It's either Big T or Midnight. Lil Dicky or Logic? Definitely Lil Dicky. I know a lot of you guys like Logic, but I'm a pretty big Lil Dicky fan. Views or The Life of Pablo? Views. Are you gonna get a new Jeep soon? Not soon, eventually in life though. AssCat says, will you hire more videographers for Vision soon as it's getting hectic? I like to think that Vision's not getting hectic. Of course it was hectic trying to upload yesterday and get the stream HD, but that was also because it was a double event weekend and we had 2 people shooting 2 events, and it ended up being 40 minutes long. So of course like things like that are gonna happen, but I think, you know, with myself shooting, we also have Aaron Create over, and he lives in Cali, so if there's ever a Burbank event and we need somebody to shoot it, he could do that. And then also Muggsy lives in Cali and it has worked with us already. So we have 3 willing and able people to possibly help us out with video content, so I think we are good. No need to hire anyone. I Love the Haters says, has anyone from your past tried to reach out and suddenly be cool with you after seeing your success with Optic? No, that's not how it works that's how it works if you're like a famous rapper or like a famous actor. I take videos of nerdy gamers. Demonic Aim says, what's your go-to class setup on COD 4? It is definitely the R700 with a Deagle, blue camo, bandolier, stopping power, and dead silence.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna play so much COD 4 next year. What's the most illegal thing that's been done in the house? are you trying to get me to snitch? Like, no, I'm not gonna. Scumbag Brett says, when are we gonna see an Optic Hitch jersey? Who can dab better, you or Seth? Come on now. Like, I don't. What's your favorite video game? Either Smash, Modern Warfare 2, or Knights of the Old Republic. What's one thing that keeps you moving forward in life? Walgreens. And my memories of it. Alright, last but not least, do you miss the days of Optic being the underdog? I started watching Halo to feel both highs and lows. I kind of do. Like, obviously the golden years of Optic was like the Black Ops 2 years or whatever. People always say that team was struggling, but they literally placed top 3 like every event. Nowadays for the Call of Duty team, it seems like the fans are not happy when they win, they're mad when they lose. And that's like one of the most frustrating things. You know, it's like when people expect something. I guess that's kind of like whenever I upload videos like this, people are gonna say a lot of bad things about it because it's not my normal, you know, like super highly edited vlog and things like that. And it's like when things are expected and then they aren't acquired, that's when people get upset. But if you're expected, if the Call of Duty team, you know, is expected to place, you know, top 4, top 3, and then they win it, that's like the best feeling ever. So yeah, that's why I enjoy watching the Halo team all the time as well. That's why I'm always going up to Nick's room and sitting behind him and watching instead of watching Seth, because as much as it's fun to watch Seth just destroy everyone, I like just watching the improvement of the Halo team. So that is going to do it for this quick and goofy Q&A. Thank you guys so much for watching. The next video should be the 100K video, and I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope you guys watch it, and I don't know. I'm nervous, like super nervous. All right, but that's gonna do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Hitch, another day, another vlog, and we'll see you next time.